Remember to practice your English phrases at home. Next week is your test and good luck. Hi Beatrice. How are you finding the lessons?
I'm fine, thanks, Mr. Taylor. I'm just struggling a bit with my grammar. I'm never sure when to use the past simple and when to use the present perfect. Can you give me a quick lesson?
Sure. Well, first of all, the past simple talks about things which are finished. So, imagine talking about your childhood. Shall we practice?
Yes, please. That would be great.
Firstly, we define past simple as the form of a verb used to describe an action that happened before the present time and is no longer happening. It is usually made by adding ed. Basically, the past simple talks about things which are finished. So, imagine talking about your childhood. Shall we practice? Let's start. So, where were you born?
I was born in Berlin, in Germany.
And were you from a big family or a small family?
Oh, medium. There was Mum, Dad, big sister Gertrude, and little sister Maria.
What was your father's job?
He was an engineer. He worked for BMW.
And what was your mother's job?
She was a junior school teacher.
Were you happy at school?
Oh yeah. It was the best time of my life.
What subjects were you good at?
German, of course. And I wasn't bad at maths and science, either.
What subjects were you not so good at?
I think I would have to say English. Sorry.
What were your hobbies and interests when you were a child?
I used to love being out in the countryside. Anything to do with nature brings me such happiness.
So now, do you get the picture? Okay, so that's the past simple. It's all completely finished. Right, that's clear. And the present perfect? Well, let's compare the two. So, past simple. Examples like, I went to London last month. I saw a good film yesterday. I went on safari 3 years ago. Past simple is finished.
Okay, that seems clear.
And present perfect. I've been to Africa, America, and Australia. I've written 2 books. I've tried Japanese, Chinese, and Indian food. You form the present perfect with have plus past participle. Present perfect started in the past, but there is a connection with the present. I'm not in Africa now, but I might go again in the future. I'm not writing a book at the moment, but I'm planning to write more. Get the idea?
Yes, I'm beginning to.
There are some typical past simple words such as ago, yesterday, last week, last month, last year, in 2017. And there are some typical present perfect words such as since, recently, just, this week, this month, this year, still, yet, already, ever, up to now, until now.
Mr. Taylor, can you explain how these words are used?
Sure, Beatrice, of course. Let me give you some examples. I've had this car since 2022, since a point in time. I've been to Scotland recently, a short time ago. I've just had a shower, a few minutes ago. I've been to the cinema twice this week. I've been to 3 weddings this year. I still haven't received the money. This is taking a long time. Have you seen the film yet? A question. You are planning to see it. I haven't seen the film yet. A negative. But you are planning to see it. I'm not hungry. I've already eaten. Something is done, completed. Have you ever been in love? At any time in your life? Up to now, I've never been to Australia. Until now, I've never been to Australia.
Great, thanks, Mr. Taylor. That's really helped me to understand.
You're welcome. Now there's an important thing you need to know about the present perfect. It has 2 uses. A recently completed event or life experience. Look at this diagram here. Do you understand, Beatrice?
Yes, I do.
Let's check that you fully understand. Am I having a shower now?
No, you're not.
Correct. What is the present connection?
I'm clean.
Correct again. You're getting good at this. Am I having breakfast now?
No. You're not having breakfast now.
So, what is the present connection?
The present connection is I'm full.
Well done. And am I cleaning my shoes now?
No. You're not cleaning shoes now.
So, then, what is the present connection?
I have clean, shiny shoes.
Right again, Beatrice. Take a bow. And am I traveling around at the moment?
No. You're not traveling.
So, what's the present connection? My life isn't finished yet. I can still travel some more. Absolutely, Beatrice. And am I climbing our mountain at the moment?
No. You're not climbing a mountain now.
So, what is the present connection?
My life isn't finished yet. I can still climb mountains in the future.
Excellent. And am I talking to famous people at the moment?
No. Not that I can see.
So, what's the present connection?
My life isn't finished yet. I can still meet some super famous people.
Well done, Beatrice. So, shall we have some present perfect conversation to finish?
Yes, please. Mr. Taylor.
Now, Beatrice, very important. If you ask a question with the present perfect, what tense will you use for your next question?
Is it past simple?
It is. You don't keep using the present perfect. Let's have a question and answer session. To show you what I mean. Have you ever been on TV?
Yes, I have.
What was the reason you were on TV?
I was being filmed planting some trees for an environmental charity group.
Who was that with?
It was with a local environmental group I was part of.
Get the idea? I asked a question in the present perfect, but followed it up with two past simple questions. Let's continue. Have you ever appeared in a newspaper?
Yes, I have.
Why was that?
I played in tennis tournaments as a teenager, and they were in the local paper.
Did you win much tournaments?
Yes. I was club champion a few times.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Yes, I have.
What happened? Was it serious?
Oh. I fell from a horse and cracked my wrist.
Seems painful. Were you in plaster?
I was, for about a month.
Have you ever cheated on an exam?
Well, yes.
Naughty. What exam was it?
Well, I didn't actually cheat. But I found some exam questions to practice with when I was revising for my geography exam. And a lot of the questions were in the actual exam.
That's amazing. Why was that?
My teacher was also an examiner. And we found them in her cupboard.
Okay, so not really your fault. Have you ever gone mountain climbing?
Well, not so much climbing. But I've walked up a lot of mountains.
What was the highest one?
I walked up Ben Nevis in Scotland. When I was younger.
Have you ever gone water skiing?
Yes, but a long time ago. We were kids on holiday in Spain.
That's great. How did you do in the water sports?
Not very well. I kept falling back into the water.
Have you ever gone surfing?
No. But that's something I'd love to try.
Have you ever gone scuba diving?
No. Neither. But I would love to swim with dolphins one day.
I think that is enough practice for today, Beatrice, as I need to go for my lunch, and class starts in 30 minutes.
Sure. Mr. Taylor. Thank you very much for the tips you have given me in practicing my grammar.
Thank you for your support. If you like this video, please like and share. New video every week.